Hey guys, and welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be getting into a really highly requested video. But before we do that, I just want to do the usual. If you haven't already, then please make sure you've hit that subscribe button, because I really want to see you join my little family. If you are already subscribed, then why not make sure you've got your notification bell switched on, just so you're notified of whenever I upload a video. So this video is going to be basically how you can get free makeup without being on a PR list, without being an influencer, without the followers, without being a YouTuber, without any of that. This is how you can get free makeup and free beauty products. I will be doing it more eventually when I get round to it. I need to write some pointers and tips and things down. If you are a small YouTuber, or if you are someone that is starting out, I am going to be doing a series of, you know, how to start YouTube and how to sort of get on PR lists, tips and tricks and things like this. But this is literally just for anyone, how anyone can basically get free makeup and free beauty products, because who doesn't love a freebie? You guys know my channel used to always be about freebies. They used to be really popular videos, and I just want to help you guys get some free goodies. So I've got a notepad here. If I look down, that's what I'm looking at, because I just want to make sure I let you know all the best ways to get free products. I don't want to miss anything out. So the first way I've got on my list to gain freebies is what I like to call product review trials, and there are loads of different ones about. I'm going to list the different ones in here. I will link all the links to these down below, so if you want to click on any of these, if you want to get yourself some freebies, then feel free to click below. So the first one I want to talk about is Boots. Now Boots do have their own, what I like to call, product testing panel, if you like. They are open at the moment. It is only restricted application. Basically, you go onto their website, and like I say, I'll leave the link down below, and you fill out a little application form. I think it asks you a few different questions to get to know you better, and then you'll find out straight away whether you're successful or unsuccessful. Not everyone is going to be able to get onto this one. It just depends on what they're sort of looking for at the time. But I would say if you go on now and you're not successful, then, you know, go back in a couple of months time, try again, because there will be a chance eventually that you will be successful. This is great because they sort of send out different products that they want you to try out. It might be a number 7 product, whatever they're focusing on at that time, they'll sort of send it out for you to try, and they'll want your sort of feedback and reviews. And that's what a lot of these things are. They're very easy, but they just want your feedback on the products to sort of see what they work like. Then the next one I want to talk about is Elemis. Now, did you know that Elemis actually have a review panel? So basically it's a similar situation with the Boots. You go on, you fill out a little application form. It's very easy. You sort of tell them your skin concerns, what age group you are, what you would like to do to improve your skin, what you look for in your skincare, how much you spend on your skincare, all of that sort of goodness. And then you put your personal details in, and they will basically come back to you when they've got a product match for you. So if you've, you know, ticked all these things, and then, I don't know, they've launched a new face mask that they think, yeah, do you know what, you're perfect, you fit our criteria, they'll then email you, and you can sort of choose whether you want to be selected for that particular product, and then they'll send it out for you, and all you have to do is give them a little bit of feedback on the product. The next one I want to talk about is the Glamour Beauty Club. Now this is an amazing one. I have joined. I personally haven't received anything, but I do know other people who have, so it's definitely worth checking out, because it takes 5 minutes to fill out, and eventually there'll be something that will come up and you will be selected. So this is the Glamour Beauty Club. So basically what you do is, these are all very similar. So you join, you fill out a range of different surveys and things, just to get a little bit of information about you, because obviously they need to know which products are going to be best suited to you when they've got samples. And then basically they will send you an email when they've got a product that they think is a match for you. They'll send it out to you, and you can try it out and see what it's like, and again, just give them a little review on the product. Very easy, dead simple to do, and you can get some great products for free. So the next one I want to talk about is the Noughty Hair. Noughty Hair are an absolutely gorgeous hair care brand. They do some beautiful shampoos and conditioners, and they actually have a testing panel. Again, I'll leave this down below. And basically, same thing again. You go on, you create a profile, you give them your information, you tell them your hair concerns, and then when they have a new product that launches, or something that they want to test out that matches you, they'll send you an email, and then basically they'll send you the product out to try. A lot of the time this is full-size products as well, so you're getting a full freebie. I mean, who doesn't want a full-size freebie? exactly, and then you again just give them a little bit of feedback on the product. So the next one I want to talk about is Influencer. Now Influencer is a little bit more time consuming than the other one, so I would do this when you have got a little bit more time to spare. Basically you go on and you set up yourself a profile, and it's dead easy to do. You just obviously put all your personal information in. Now the way this works is they send out what are called Vox boxes, so they like you to do surveys. Basically the more surveys you do, the more reviews you leave. You go and you can leave whatever reviews that you like on beauty products. The more reviews you leave, you earn badges, and then once you've earned these badges, basically these badges go towards you being sent a Vox box. They'll match you with a Vox box that is suitable to whatever surveys you've answered, and then again it's the same sort of thing. They might like a social media post, or it might literally just be a review on the product, that sort of a thing. I have had a Vox box from them. I got sent a Living Proof Vox box, and I got to try out their Living Proof dry shampoo, so it does work. And I know my friend Luce Stevenson, obviously you guys should know Luce by now, she's had a few different ones. I think she's maybe had one from Rimmel, so it just depends on like what sort of reviews you leave. The more reviews you leave, the more badges you earn, the more likely you to get Vox boxes, hence why I say that one's a little bit more time consuming. It's not just like a one-time fill out survey. Then moving along, one that is actually a really nice one that's a little bit different, it's like a loyalty card. So if you are a Debenhams Beauty Club member, dead easy to do. If you walk in the store you can sign up for them. It's not their credit card, it's literally just a loyalty card, and you can earn points as you shop. You get special offers. They do a monthly freebie every month, and you also get a free benefit brow wax on your birthday. Amazing, I know, because they can be quite pricey. Then the next one I want to talk about is actually tea counters themselves. So don't be afraid to ask for some. Don't just approach a counter with the only thing in mind is getting a freebie, if that makes sense. Actually like go to counters that you're interested in trying their product, or if there's something that you do really want to try. I don't know, like for instance, if I want to try Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation, but I want to see what that's like on my skin, go and get a foundation match, and then when she matches you with your colour, just say, you know, please can I have a little bit of, you know, can I have a sample of this, can I try it out? I really want to sort of see what this is like at home before I buy a full-size product. I would say it's best to shop when it's quiet, so I normally go into these sort of places when you know it's going to be quiet. So if you're off in midweek and you want a makeup item, go midweek, get talking to the girls, because then they've got a chance to actually talk to you, build up that little bit of rapport, and be genuinely interested in the product that you are shopping for. So if you do want to try the Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation, go for a sample because you do actually want to try it, not because you're just trying to get a freebie, if that makes sense. And just be kind and polite, and all you can do is ask. So build up a little bit of rapport, and then just say, do you know what, do you have any samples? You know, it might be a brand that you're new to, that you really just want to try the brand. Say for instance you've never tried Benefit before, you might be new to the brand. Maybe approach the counter and just say, do you know what, I've never tried Benefit, you know, would it be possible to try a few products? Do you have any samples I can take away with me? That sort of a thing. This one isn't sort of a given, but it's definitely worth doing, because a while ago, I will also link this video down below, you may know I did a competition wins thing. So basically this was all competitions that I'd entered and all the things that I'd won, and I won some really good things. I've won shoes, I've won makeup, honestly the amount of things I've won, fake tan, like some amazing prizes, dead easy to do. I would say enter competitions, because you never know, you've got to be in it to win it. A lot of them take 5 minutes to enter. If you're scrolling down your phone on Instagram and you see a competition and you might just have to tag someone, enter it, because if you don't, you've got nothing to lose. Like if you don't win, you've not lost anything. Twitter and Instagram I tend to find are the best and the quickest way to do, because you tend to be scrolling anyway, and then if you see a brand's got if you follow beauty brands always have competitions on. Tend to look on a Wednesday, because they call it like Win It Wednesday. There tends to be loads of competitions on Twitter and Instagram on a Wednesday, or Fridays are called Freebie Fridays, so they tend to do giveaways on a Friday as well. So just keep your eyes peeled for those days. That was like the best days to do it. I used to be on quite often, but I always used to win. Don't really have time to do it now, but definitely if you're just scrolling your feed and you see a competition, enter it, you never know. Then moving along to magazines. Now this isn't free, but it's definitely worth checking out. I always, if I'm in a supermarket, just have a quick run through the magazines, because sometimes magazines give away some amazing beauty products for, like, I don't know, the magazine might be £3, but the value of the beauty product inside might be like £12–15, so definitely check them out. Often come across magazines where they're giving away prizes that are worth more than the magazine. You tend to find you sometimes get Rhode Isle in there, which is quite a pricey brand, literally all sorts of different brands, and sometimes they even do like little packs where they've got like a few different freebies in. So definitely keep your eyes out, because yes, you have to pay for the cost of the magazine, but
it might be worth it. It might be something benefit are often in there. It might be a product that you've wanted to try. It's definitely worth checking those out. Then moving along to what I like to call freebie websites. I don't use these as often now because I don't really have the time to, but if you do, even on a night, if you've got 5 minutes spare, just have a little scroll through. Now the two main freebie websites that I like to use are Magic Freebies and Latest Freebies, I think it's called, and these are amazing for, basically you can go and you can sign up, you can put your email in and they will send you updates. There is other freebies on there other than beauty, but you can just go on, they've got a beauty section, you can just click on the beauty section and see what beauty freebies are available. There's not always beauty freebies about, but it's definitely worth checking out. It takes 5 minutes to have a little scan through. They tend to be updated daily. That's not to say there's going to be a new beauty freebie every day, but it's definitely worth a check. Then last but not least, this one is a little bit more of a purchased involved freebie. Is online orders. You tend to find that a lot of websites now do put freebies in with orders. So Clarins are always very well known for, if you order a full size product, I think they put up to 3 sample sizes, and they are decent samples into your package. Cult Beauty also do that, and so do MAC. I've had little sample packs off MAC. I've had like mini primers, mini mascaras, mini skincare samples, so they're definitely worth checking out. And the last thing I just want to touch on is, if you are someone who likes to try products before you buy them, definitely check out the Feelunique Pick and Mix. They do a really, and sometimes you can get some really good like deluxe samples as well. Basically they do a service where you can order up to 5 samples at a time and you just pay the £3.95 postage and packaging. There is skincare, bath and body, makeup, literally there's so many perfumes, and then what happens is that £3.95 then becomes redeemable against your next purchase of Feelunique. So you're not losing that money, you are going to gain it, and you might find a product that you love and you want to purchase full price, and you can use that £3.95 against that item for next time you go on and you purchase something. So it's definitely worth doing, and you get to try 5 different samples. Keep your eye out, look for the bigger size samples, you look for the ones that are deluxe, the ones that are, you know, you're really getting good value for money for paying that £3.95, especially if you have no intention of purchasing anything off the website after that and you just want some samples. Definitely recommend. Just keep your eyes peeled. That's the way I used to always do it when I used to get freebies. That's how I used to, you know, always sort of approach it. And always sort of, if you are going to a counter and even if you are spending money, so if you go to Benefit and you're buying a full face of makeup, then, you know, just say, is there any chance you can throw me in a few samples, or do you have a few samples of some new products or anything like that. Like if you're already buying products, then why not ask for a few freebies? Like they're probably going to give you some anyway, but it's definitely worth an ask. Anyway guys, I hope you've enjoyed watching this. It's been highly requested for such a long time, and I really just wanted to sit down and film this and show you how to get free makeup and free beauty products. I would love to know what if you have had a free product before, what's your best free product that you've ever got? What have you wangled your way to before? I must admit, I've had some good ones in my time. You've seen them on my channel, but I'd love to know what your best freebie that you've ever had is. Doesn't have to be makeup, it could be anything. Just out of interest, I'd love to know, and I shall see you in the next one. Thanks so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. I couldn't talk there. Thank you.